Good afternoon to our principal, Mr. Bryce, deputy principals, teachers, honorable guests, and my fellow Quacky students. My name is Caitlin Baptist, and I'm so honored to be standing here and be given this opportunity to represent the grade 12 cohort of 2020 during this investiture assembly. I think most of us in grade 12 can agree it's surreal how fast time has passed since we started our journey at Quacky. Personally, some of the first few significant events still remain strong in my memory. For example, our first day here at Quacky, our first year temp camp, our first investiture assembly, and our first Aquafest. I still remember the very exciting talent show at camp where we had Tia who taught everyone to tie a shoelace, and Sarah Tate threw Skittles into Akira's mouth. That would have been almost 2 years ago. I don't think any of us would have expected year 12 to come so fast, but here it is. I would like to begin by giving a brief look into my journey in Quacky, starting right from the very beginning. Prior to coming to Quacky, I was actually still studying in Malaysia. Our family had already had our visas approved to live in Australia, but we were waiting for the right time to move over. That moment never came until I discovered Quacky. At that time, I did not think too much of it. I submitted my application, did my test in a church under the supervision of a friendly priest, completed my interview with Mr. Bryce through a Skype call, and I made it in. Fast forward to the first day of school. I rocked up to school panicking because I don't know how many of you girls can relate, but you know that blue uniform, how we have like that puffy out back? I thought that I was the only one that had that problem, and I was panicking on the first day. And I rocked up, and I discovered that I wasn't the only one because I saw a group of girls walking up the hill with the exact same problem. I remember feeling so nervous because everyone around me seemed to have already established a group of friends, whether it be from the orientation day from the year before, or they already had friends from the school previously. You can imagine coming to a new country, coming to a new school, and having a completely set of new people, how nervous I was, how intimidated I was. But I was determined to immerse myself into this unfamiliar environment. I can honestly say so much has changed since then. Looking down here, how I'm standing up here representing the cohort, and how proud I am of my cohort at this time as well. I have been on camps, excursions, seen so many talented showcases, performances, exhibitions, and had the opportunity to be part of the amazing media team. I have met so many people through the school, and I'm excited to meet more. But I will be honest, when I was in grade 10, I was scared of some of the grades 11s and 12s. But only much later on did I find out that these impressions did not last, and they were made up only because of my fear. So, to all the grade 10s, and maybe 11s, who are sitting here, like me in grade 10, afraid to approach these very scary grade 12s, then I will tell you, there is nothing to fear. Because I know that the grade 12 cohort of 2020 is filled with beautiful, kind-hearted, friendly, caring, and funny individuals who will be more than willing to help you with whatever you need. I think my grade can collectively agree that we will want to help you because we have been in your shoes and we know what it is like. If there are any grades out there who agree with me, can you make some noise? And now I would like to give some words of wisdom I wish I heard when I was in grade 10, 11, and maybe 12. To the grade 10s, welcome to Quacky. Although you may not have that much experience here yet, you will soon. We are all excited to welcome you, meet you, and make you one of the flock. This is your year of discovering what works for you, trying new things, and getting into your groove. I hope you will grow to love the school and the people in it. To the grade 11s, congratulations on starting the IB. Remember that we grade 12s were in your shoes just a year ago. If ever in doubt, these are the people to go to. I can honestly say that most of us will be more than happy to help you and help you find your way through the challenging IB course. To the grade 12 cohort, my cohort, as we embark on our final year of the IB, in Quacky, and in high school, I hope you remember that we are all here to support each other. We are all in this together. Yes, the IB may be the center of your focus at this moment, with the eyes piling up. But let us not forget about the little things in life. the things that make your day. Let's work hard and play hard. Let's finish with our EEs and IAs. Let's appreciate our last year of being cracky, of being in school. And remember, as much as the IB may seem impossible, it isn't, because look at all those who have gone before you. They did it, and so can you. Teachers, thank you so much for the help you have given us so far through the past 2 years. You have been our support and guidance through the rough times in the past, and also the times that are about to come. I would like to apologize on my grade's behalf for all the questions that will come your way very soon. One Chinese saying that my closest mentors has taught to me was that in life, everything quick water, which means it will pass. All the pain, all the sadness, and all the suffering. It is not eternal. It will pass. Our challenges are not forever. The IB is not forever. The IB takes only 2 years out of the many years of your life. So spend this time not only getting those grades, but also making new connections, learning how to be a good friend, a good team player, and a good student. Because the time we have at Quacky is not long. For your information, grade 12s, we have 284 days left until we graduate. Grade 11s, you have 655 days left until you graduate. And grade 10s, you have 1,019 days. As I end my speech, I would like to thank you again for this opportunity, and I wish I could shelter each and every one of you for the challenges that you will be facing soon. But I know that, one, I physically can't, and two, I know you can handle these challenges no matter what. I wish you all the best in 2020, in all your studies, and whatever you may aspire to do, because you are more than capable. Thank you.